First off, Joe, thank you for running my stream with me the other day and those random packs, because I've been going on a hunt of finding random packs, and I have
I love
5
it.
old Gone West packs
Oh
just came
my
in.
god.
My God.
Yeah. I know. And I have Popeye packs. Um, and I have Terminator 2 packs and Robin
Each time you
Hood.
say a pack, it becomes a little bit more pathetic, though.
Robin Hood.
At first, I was
Uh,
psyched, and
Wait,
now
Robin Hood, the movie with Kevin
the
Costner?
movie with Kevin Costner
Can
and
you
New
rip
Kids on the
open the New
Block.
Kids on the Block, please? Can you do one rip today?
No. I'm saving it for a stream.
Oh, it'd be
All right.
so
I want the
this
Jordan
is like
Knight
the
where
perfect
he
time to do
No.
it.
Guys, I only have one, so I can't right now.
What are we talking about today, boys?
I got a couple ideas, but I want to hear you guys up first because I don't think they're that good.
All right, so I don't have any sort of commentary around cards other than my conundrum with ripping. That's a topic, and my joy of the mailbox now. But I think we've talked about that before.
Okay.
I would like to do off-topic topics to start. Can we do that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Have either of you seen Marty Supreme, the movie?
I regret saying yes to this. I have not.
Why?
But why would you say that? Like, how?
I don't know. Like, your movie choices are terrible. So then when I start hearing about them, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, my movie choices are terrible. What do I really like that you really don't like? Give me 3 examples. Since my choices are so terrible,
3 examples is a
give me
lot.
3. Yeah, because think about it. You're telling me my movie choices aren't good.
You loved
and I would,
Steel Magnolias, Sleepless in Seattle. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. I don't know.
yeah. Well, first off, Sleepless in Seattle crushed the box office, so like you can't use that. I don't really like that movie, but that was a pretty popular movie back in its heyday. So it's a weird
All right.
example.
Tell
And
us about your
Steel
movie.
Is it Magnolias or Magnolia?
Yeah, that was like such a tearjerker. That was terrible.
Is
Like, I
that the
was
one
very
where the
Why?
emotional.
mother is found by
I
she
think
passes away? It's Julia Roberts.
it's Julia Roberts, but I feel like everybody dies of cancer in that movie. It's just like
Everybody does?
everybody.
So that's the
Wow.
one where she finally has a kid and then she ends up dying, right?
I actually
Is that the
don't
movie?
know. Sounds
I've
amazing.
never
We should
seen
watch it. You haven't
Steel
seen Steel
Magnolia.
Magnolias?
No,
Is
I've
it?
never
It's,
seen it.
are you
I
sure
think
it's Magnolias?
I think it's Magnolias.
I can't believe we're arguing
I
over
think
the
it's
title.
Steel
I mean,
Magnolia.
we do have access to the internet. We could probably look this up and resolve the issue.
True.
My
internet might
hands are
judge
full.
me.
Joe, can you look it up? My
Yeah, I'm
hands
dealing
are
with
No.
cards. I'm dealing with
No, I'd
cards.
rather
cards.
actually just kinda unknown this
We're
and
just
just
gonna
keep
breeze
it.
past it.
Yeah.
No, well, I like how you keep on questioning it, and I'd like you to do it every time.
Okay.
So,
So
All right,
it's
tell us
Steel
about your
Magnolia.
movie.
Marty Supreme. Holy moly. You have to see it. It was one of those things where it was on HBO, and you know how like sometimes you'll see a movie that pops up like when you're looking for a movie to stream and there's a movie that keeps popping up and you're kind of interested, but for whatever reason you opt not to watch it. So I
yeah.
would say this is what was happening, right? So I kept seeing that and I was like, I don't know, that looks kind of cool, but it also feels like it could be a giant waste of time. And I started watching it earlier in this week. It's freaking awesome. So Timothy Chalamet is in it, and
Ooh,
I'm in. I'm in. I'm
Shamalama
in.
ding dong.
Shamalama
You sold me.
was
You had me at Chalamet.
but legit. So I don't think I kind of think generally speaking he's overrated. Dune is really cool, but he's not really like why it's cool, right? Like there's a lot of cool parts about those movies that really have nothing to do with him.
I think you better
But
tone it down quickly.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be talking about TC like that.
So it takes
Yeah.
place in the early 50s, and he is this, early 20-year-old dude who's kind of pursuing the dream of being a ping pong player. And
Everybody's dream. Yep.
everybody's dream.
I've been there. It's
like back
relatable.
in the 50s, like it was like very much disputed as even like, is ping pong even a real thing, right? Because it was like, I mean, probably feel that way now too. But
Like
you know, like,
Northborough.
well,
The town of Northborough is a real thing.
I'm not sure that it is. I think at one point it was.
It's
So
a
I
Can
think
you
terrible
you're
even
town.
right.
find it on a map? Is it even on a map?
It's much larger than the towns we live in.
Yeah,
It's
and there's
above
like
Go ahead.
nobody
Middleborough, right?
that lives there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Jesus.
So, but anyways, the movie ended up being, it was probably a little over 2 hours, and it was an amazing movie because it's all about his journey of kind of hustling through life. He essentially doesn't want to get a real job because he wants to focus only on ping pong. And it's his journey through trying to get to Japan to play in like the big show. And he goes through quite a bit, and it's based on a true story. So
Wow.
yeah, like it's really, really good. I think you guys should watch
I'm
it.
struggling to get excited about a ping pong movie.
This is why I'm saying it was the movie that I kept looking at and it was like, nah, I don't want to watch a ping pong movie. It really is so much bigger than a ping pong movie. Timothy
So
Chalamet would
can
not
I
be in just a ping pong movie.
I mean, you
can
had
I
me at Timothy Chalamet, so I
Yeah.
got you.
can
Go
I
ahead, Joe.
add
What do you
my
got?
2 cents? I was unaware. I've seen Marty Supreme come up on my TV, and again, I've
Yeah.
ignored it. But
Don't ignore it.
the second you mentioned that it was about ping pong, I was like, really? I'm in. I don't know why. I'm the other way. I'm like, that's fantastic. There's not enough ping pong movies out there.
Oh, there are
There
enough.
should be more.
Balls of
No, there
Fury
needs
was
to be more.
amazing.
Balls of Fury.
Balls of
Okay,
Fury is
one.
amazing.
Do you see why there needs to be more?
No, I mean Forrest Gump is about ping pong a little bit.
A little bit. It's like a side thing. Yeah. It's
No,
also
it's
about
all about
shrimp.
ping pong.
That probably is. Now that Marty Supreme is out, that's probably like the number 3 movie. Forrest Gump is probably the number 3 movie about ping pong. That's how little ping pong content there is. That's
Yeah.
what the world
I
needs
think
more
that's
of. Is
enough.
ping
No, I
pong
think that's
content.
enough.
All right, so that was one comment that I wanted to make for off-topic topic, and I actually
That
have
was
one more.
beautiful.
Thank you. But you guys should watch it. It's a really good movie.
I'm gonna.
Timothy Chalamet, everybody. He's pretty good. Next up, the next off-topic topic that I'd like to discuss is what are your thoughts on the show Shrinking, the Apple TV show with Jason Segel? Is that his name?
Yeah, I've watched 2.5
Seagal.
seasons.
Seagal.
Jason
I
Segel.
was it was a show that my wife and I watched together, so I think I kind of stayed with it because we don't have many shows. But this season, season 3, I've really liked it. Season 2, I kind of like, I don't know, there's an aspect to it I didn't really like. But overall, I think it's like kind of like a strong show in the way that they write. The banter becomes like a little bit too much, like their peer group and their friends like are a little bit too much on them. But overall, I like the show and I like this season better. But I'm only halfway. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, and I won't. I actually have one episode left in season 3 to finish, so I'm not going to spoil it. Joe, do you
I-
have any thoughts?
Can I add one more thing before we hear Joe?
Fine.
I might go as far as saying this might be Harrison Ford's best acting performance. I don't know if it's his best role because obviously, like Star Wars, Indiana Jones, like all that stuff's awesome. But like,
What about What Lies Beneath? Don't forget about that.
actually, that was pretty good. But
Wait, what?
I
Even
think
better than the Red Hulk?
okay, all right, Joe. What's your opinion of this show?
Matt just got stressed out.
He's-
Forget it. Forget it.
What is the show?
What?
Okay, that's his opinion. He doesn't even know.
I don't
Wait,
even know
you
what
don't
you're
know
talking
what
about.
show we're talking? The show
Is it about
Shrinking.
ping pong?
No,
Oh, we're
Joe.
not. This isn't a ping pong themed episode.
it's
Sorry,
basically a group
I
of
don't know what's going on.
therapists who Jason Segel's the main character, and they all go through like tragedy. They all have trauma in their lives, but they're trying to work through it. So there's some very serious parts to it, but it's also they're idiots and their peer groups like funny, but a little much. And there's a lot of banter that's like relatable and humorous.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So you have not seen
They're
it, Joe?
I've not seen it. No. No.
It's from the writers of Ted Lasso, so like it got an initial boost just from being associated with Ted Lasso, and
Mhm.
I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't think it's the best show. I like Ted Lasso better, but I think it's really good.
The dark
I
scene.
have some hard criticism over
Oh wow.
shrinking.
I
Yeah.
might share
Whoa.
it, but I avoided it because I don't know if it's appropriate for this podcast. But go ahead.
Whoa. I mean, that confuses me. Like, were you planning on swearing a lot, but then you decided not to? Like, does shrinking trigger? What sort of
Uh,
inappropriate
all right.
comments were you gonna make
Well,
about
okay. Not I
like a
just
show?
not the comments. It was more like the topic. I think
Oh
there's two high school
boy.
characters in it, and they're way too involved in like their sex life. I think it's inappropriate, and I
Yes.
find it like off-putting. But that was
Yes.
more season 2.
No, it comes up again in season 3. I won't say
Oh,
when or where, but
okay. Well,
it's an issue.
well,
I
that
agree with you. Oh,
that's the
thank you for
part
saying that.
I thought it was weird in season 2. Like, why are these adults talking about these high school kids like this?
Yes, and they oh my gosh, you're okay. So thank you. That's very I think that's an important point. What other inappropriate that's not inappropriate on your part. That's actually a
Well,
sign of maturity on your end.
thank you. I just
Just
didn't want to
saying.
talk about high school kids at all. So that's
Yeah.
why not inappropriate. I just didn't want to bring it up. But
Fair enough, but I think the point you're making is less about the the kids. It's more the idea that these adults and these kids are like at the same level and there's a lot of sexual content or topics within that dynamic. So, yeah,
I
I mean,
agree.
it is in real life, it's very inappropriate. I mean, in a cute little show that's written by the people who wrote Ted Lasso, I guess it's okay. But in real life, that's like way inappropriate.
Like I can extend my level of disbelief in certain movies, like in
Yeah.
Red Hulk. I could
Mm.
buy in that movie that
Yeah.
there's this serum that turned Harrison Ford this giant red Hulk. I can go with that.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
he was the
can't go with
president of the United States in that movie as well.
yes, he was. I could
Yeah.
go with all that.
That
I can
actually
ex-
adds to the realism of it.
I
Yep,
can
it
extend
does.
my
It
level of
does.
disbelief to all that stuff. But when you
Right.
take the context of shrinking
Yeah.
and all those high school kids are involved with these therapists and they're like okay with them being equals in a peer group to be able to talk about like sexual situations
Yep.
is weird. It's weird.
Very weird. Very
And I
weird.
can't go there. I can't extend my level of disbelief for that.
Well, okay, so here's thank you. That segues into my overall number one objection with the show. So I just want to go on the record and say I hate that show.
Wow.
Um, in
Whoa.
like with a passion. Like I feel angry. However, I've seen every episode, so I don't
All right.
know.
Well, at
I don't,
least you're informed.
What
right?
does that say
Yes.
about you?
Yeah, well, I think is I will say the storyline hooks me in enough that I want to see the next episode. So the stuff that I hate about it is not the like the narrative of, you know, the beginning, middle, end, like the sequence of events. I'm like intrigued to see what happens next. However, um the idea, so extending, you know, your disbelief. I I kind of feel like that's only applicable, and I think this is what you're saying, Matt. Like this is only applicable to shows or movies that are intentionally trying to be not real, right? So like the Red Hulk is not trying to say, "Hey guys, we're going to take an honest look at life right now," right? It's the Red Hulk. It's not a real life look.
Yeah.
But shrinking is meant to be a dramedy, which is supposed to be, at least the way I view it, like a view on like a real life with maybe some like lines in there that are cute and funny. But the thing that I don't like about it is the characters, like none of it makes sense. The relationships across the different characters is so unrealistic. So, for example, Harrison Ford, though I agree with you, Matt, I think his performance is strong. I think he's pulling it off. If not for his performance, it's actually the dumbest character ever because he's this therapist who's really, really good at helping people. And yet he's this hard and sensitive man that doesn't like expressing emotion. It makes no sense. That like, what are you talking about? And then in
See,
season
that
two,
doesn't bother me. I don't,
oh, it bothers me. No, because it's supposed to be real. It's
but
supposed to
having
be
wisdom and like enjoying people are two different things.
his character is a conundrum. He wouldn't exist in real life if you're hard and or if you're hard and you have this exterior that you don't want to have people get in. Then you're not also going to be a therapist who makes a career out of like breaking down the exterior. It doesn't make sense. I
You
don't
don't think
accept
there
it.
are therapists who basically deal with other people's issues instead of their own, like in real
Okay,
life?
I'm sure there are, but here's the thing. In addition to this, right? So his they all view him as this hard man, but nothing about him is actually hard in terms of his actions. So an example is, I think it was season 2, I can't remember, but there was a scene where they were at like a Thanksgiving dinner. And it was and this is going to bring me to my next point as well. But Thanksgiving dinner, there's all these people there. There's all these friends of friends that he doesn't know. And that is the scene where he decides to stand up and make a speech about how grateful he is to have everybody as friends. And he starts to get emotional and he starts to cry, not cry, tears out of his
Real
eyes,
tears.
out of this man's eyes in front of people he doesn't know. He's never met until that day. And he stands up and he says this thing. And I'm just going like, no, no, no. This is not the time he would do that. This is like, he would not do that. He would not be that vulnerable in front of people he doesn't know in that moment. So I was distracted because now I'm going, this isn't what this character would do. And then this brings me to my
Isn't
next
that
point.
his realization, like that he needs people? Like that was what that scene was all about. Like, and that they still gave him a chance despite how cranky and old he was.
To that, I say no.
Okay.
That's it. Just no.
I'm
All right,
really
fair
getting
enough.
a level of reality that is making the Red Hulk situation seem more real than this. And now I don't know. Now I'm not sure I want to check it out.
I don't. So it's everybody I know likes the show. So
Wow.
I think I'm in the minority, or I know I'm in the minority, at least in terms of like anecdotally the people I've talked to about it. I have a colleague at work that like is upset with me that I don't like it because she loves it, and we debate over it quite a bit. But anyway,
I
so
think the relationships in the show are kind of cool. However,
no,
I
they're
don't
wrong.
want
They're wrong.
this
They're
large.
not real.
Yeah, but I guess that's it. They're not realistic, so we're all kind of envious that we wish we had these. I go the other way though. I like wish I had less friendships and relationships. So like I'm not envious of it, but it's written in a humorous way that their banter and their hijinks is like fun.
Yeah, and I think to me, because of that, when I'm watching that show, I feel angry. I feel like they're trying to manipulate me. I get mad at the writers. I feel like they're playing me, and I don't like it
Why are you
because
that easily manipulated then?
no, I'm not manipulated. I feel the
That's a
world
you
around
thing.
me is manipulated by this show, and I'm the only one who can see the clarity. And I'm trying
Oh,
to,
you're the
get
genius.
truth out there. Yeah, I'm the Timothy Chalamet. Like I'm the
Oh,
one.
don't
Yeah.
ever compare yourself to TC.
No, but so okay, so to the relationships, that's the other part of it. They are, if you watch the beginning of season 1, half of those people don't know each other. And here we are 3 seasons later, and they're all like absolute besties. They're like family besties. They're not just like good friends. They like spend all their family time with one another. It makes no sense. There's
Well,
neighbors
some
and
people don't
friends of
have as
neighbors.
big a family who do podcasts with their brothers. Like some people, their friends become their family.
Yeah, so not in this way. You're
All I
wrong.
know is I want the Derek, the dad. I want a Derek in my life.
He's my favorite character.
He's the
He's the
best.
only believable character on that show. Everybody else is nonsense. Everything. And
I
just
Who
disagree.
plays him?
I disagree.
Who plays him?
the
I
guy
forget his
from
name.
Married with Children, and he was also in Nerds. That
He was
I
like
don't
the
know his
cool
name, but that
neighbor in Married with
yeah.
Children.
Remember he was,
Ted?
you
Was
know,
his name Ted?
no, Ted was like the actual main
Ted
character.
Bundy was no Al
Wait,
Bundy.
It was
Ted
Al.
Bundy.
No, Al
Oh,
Bundy.
Ted
Bundy
Bundy.
was a
Ted
mass
Bundy's a serial
murderer.
Al
killer.
Bundy. Ted
Dude.
Bundy murdered people.
Ted Bundy. Wow.
All right.
How'd you land on that?
Can we change topics to sports
Yeah,
cards?
I'm angry now. I
Oh,
wish I didn't bring it up because now I'm upset.
I know.
Yeah, don't be upset.
I'm hot. I'm hot.
I think the show's just too smart for you, Mike. I think that's it.
You know what? I honestly, if that's the case, I would feel better because then at least I have a reason as to why everybody else likes it and I hate it. So if I'm just like, if my IQ just isn't where it needs to be to enjoy that show, that actually, at least I have an answer now. So
That was
we can
too
end it on
modest
that.
of a reaction. I wanted more of a rise out of that. That didn't go like I thought it would.
I'm too hot over the show and my
Yeah.
IQ can't process what you're saying. So, all
All
right,
right.
what else we got?
So I want to talk about actually sports cards, and I want to talk about the junk wax era of baseball. For the did you just make a sound?
I made ugh. I didn't,
Okay.
I don't want to do this, but all right, we'll do it.
All right. I feel like when I got back into this, I learned about values of all these sports cards, and I saw that basically junk wax baseball had like no value. And so I kind of dismissed it. I had a ton of it from when I was a kid. People who want to give away collections because they just want it out of their attic. When it was
Mhm.
baseball, I like stopped saying yes to even free collections because it was just so much of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I
Well,
know.
it was just
Matt saying no to
I know.
free cards.
All right. Well, maybe I didn't say no, but I didn't like that I was storing it.
Got it.
And so now that I've been back in for a few months and I've been doing a ton of basketball, a ton of football from junk wax to modern, even some like 70s vintage stuff that I feel like I've seen a lot of cards over and over again. And I decided that I would go through my junk wax baseball stuff, like my own, not in the shop, and just kind of pull out some good cards. And I had such a good time, like pulling out Bo Jacksons and Ken Griffey Juniors and like Ozzie Smiths. And like
Mm.
I just had a blast. It was the treasure hunt and the nostalgia like in my own home. And I even found like a Chipper Jones like pre-rookie prospect card. And my point is like I think I'm gonna start doing streams for baseball like I do for Kobe, Iverson, Jordan, but
Mhm.
instead I'm gonna focus on Ken Griffey Jr., Bo Jackson, and like Chipper Jones. And I don't
Yeah.
know if they'll do well, but I think I'm looking forward to it and I'm enjoying it again.
So I actually, okay. So I hate the idea, but it's a very good idea.
Okay.
All right. So I
Thanks.
hate it because I'm not super interested. Like I don't have the same nostalgic draw to baseball that I do basketball because I just wasn't
Look
a
at this
huge
Ozzie
fan.
Smith. That's like such a cool Ozzie Smith.
Yeah, I can respect it. Like, yeah, I can see what you're saying. It's just, it's not for me, but I can see why, especially if you grew up. I feel like you and dad, you bonded over sports, you know,
Dad loved me more. Yeah, that's right.
well, only in
Hey,
the
can
context
you
of sports.
True.
Matt,
Outside of
can
Actually,
you
sports, I think he actually hates you.
what
But
what was that Ozzie Smith? What year?
it was a 1986 Topps Ozzie Smith. Just a
It's
base. I
got
mean, all there was base cards, but yeah.
yeah, and it's got the big boxy letters at the top.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would
so
say, Mike, the part you would like, there's way more holograms in the old stuff. And so a
yeah,
ton in baseball. And so when I find a hologram, I get excited. And it's like just a
yeah.
Detroit Tigers like logo.
Yeah, I
Cho-
will say the part that I can connect it to my childhood is I do remember going through a phase. Remember the upper deck double sideds? Remember that where
Yes.
they had the
Yeah.
double sided cards, and that was like actually I remember for it was like one of my birthdays, and I think I had like $50, which you know back in that day was quite a bit of money, and I had $50, and I
Don't
went to the
say it like
card.
that.
Yeah,
I
that was
went
like
to the card shop.
$1,000.
I mean, let's be honest though, it was a lot more than it is now. Just saying. Um,
Yeah.
but I went to the card shop, and that was all my money. I don't know why I brought it because I remember saying to myself, "Don't spend all this money. Like, only spend some of it." And so, like, why I chose to bring it all, even though I didn't want to spend it all, that was a dumb mistake. Um, but I was at the card shop, and of course, somehow I was convinced, motivated to purchase an entire Upper Deck wax box. So I spent all of my birthday money on Upper Deck wax box for baseball, and I did not get one double sided. So I went through every single pack right then and there, did not get a double sided. And it was devastating because my money was gone and I got no good cards. So maybe that trauma, and yes, that is trauma, is why I don't love baseball now. I didn't have that great moment. Like pulling Jordans was a great moment that I can look back on and remember. I didn't really have that with baseball. I don't remember pulling anything going like, this is
Mm.
amazing. Maybe like a Mike Greenwell.
I kind of
Ooh.
agree with you though, because I feel like I have memories of buying a million packs at that card store growing up.
Yep.
And all I do is take out the good ones and like sell them back for like pennies on the dollar. And
Yeah.
it just was like a horrible cycle. And I didn't really collect or enjoy the collection as much as I just like liked the hunt. And so
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
I feel like I didn't walk away with the good cards. So I guess I think I don't do a lot of boxes because of that now.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think with the baseball thing, just back to your strategy, Matt, and I'm sorry for saying the word strategy. I know I'm not allowed to.
Oh,
My
hard
fault.
stuff.
My fault. Yeah. Um, so I think that's a great idea because I think the same way I think you have that Lakers Celtics show coming up, right? So I like that you pursue different themes, your Duke theme, right? Like you're trying new things and you might not make as much in that show,
Some
but I
themes
would,
have bombed, absolutely
yeah.
bombed.
But
Yeah.
but I respect your willingness to experiment, to try it out. But I also think too that the profitability, right? So not that it always has to be about the profits, but that is interesting. Like you might not sell as many cars for as much money in this baseball stream, but I would argue they probably don't cost you as much to buy.
Yep.
So therefore, you don't need to make as much. And once you build up a crew of followers that are into that, those players, now you just have this other approach. And so like why not? So I vote yes for your idea. I think it's good. You have my approval, so therefore you can move forward with it.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
so
you
much.
got it.
There are some inserts too that I urge you, Mike, to consider, especially as someone who likes opening retro packs.
Tell me what
Um,
they are.
so I like Score. Remember Score back in the day as a I mean it still exists, but it was like the
Yeah.
cheap product even back then. But
Yeah.
yet there's like a couple inserts that I find super cool, like the Dream Team insert. Like remember this card? Like
Feels
Dream Team.
inappropriate actually. Was that just a picture of like Bo Jackson only in his underwear and a
It's
bat?
Ricky Henderson
Oh,
in
my fault.
shorts,
It's hard for
and
me to see.
he is jacked out of his mind. But like
Yeah.
he's just sitting on a bunch of bases swinging a bat. And then there's like the Ryan Sandberg, but there's like the Dream Team inserts I think are super cool. And like there's these all-star ones, like these characters, and that's just a Wade Boggs. But like I don't know, I just and you're right,
Yeah.
I don't really pay a lot for them, but if I were to even go open packs of Score, I think that'd be so fun. And I feel like you can get packs of Score for like 50 cents. It's
Yeah.
like not a lot of money.
Hey,
What years?
what did steroids do to the card value of like Seiko, McGuire, those guys, Bonds?
I you
Brought it
know,
down, right?
well,
Did
I
it
don't
down
know.
or
I don't know if it was steroids or it was just the junk wax stuff. Like it aligned at the same time. So they just mass produced and everyone bought baseball back then. So there's just so much of it. I don't know if it's steroids. Now, it might be a little bit because steroids has kept them out of the Hall of Fame and that might have given them a bump that they aren't getting. But Mike, we've talked to a lot of people as we go to card shops that everyone kind of thinks baseball junk wax will come back at some point because they're not making new products of that era, obviously, anymore. And at some point, it's going to run out. Like everyone likes opening boxes and packs, and they're easy to get a hold of, but slowly the prices are starting to like creep up. And so
Mhm.
at some point, it becomes like it disappears. So I don't think
Yeah.
we're there yet. I don't think it's
Right.
expensive yet. But I think when we talk in the next decade, if people stay into it, if we stay into it,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
junk wax era might become kind of like basketball is right now, and that like there's a little bit more value to it and a little bit more, I don't know, interest.
I totally agree. So, if you look at what's happening with basketball, and I only know this because in the short time that I've been, diving into this hobby, I've noticed increases in prices across basketball wax boxes. So, for example, the Upper Deck 9192, where you can get the MJ Hollows, that like literally 6 months ago I could get pretty easily for, let's say, like $70-$80. now you're not getting one for less than 100. And now, granted, that could be like a temporary spike because everybody's doing it, whatever. But I do think that when you talk to people who are buying packs or buying older cards, they're all seeing the same thing. They're harder to get, and the prices are going up. And so it only makes sense that, well, what are people going to do? They're probably going to start turning to other sports that are still currently, accessible and decently priced. So I do agree with you. I think eventually more and more collectors will turn to baseball, to that junk wax era, and then more and more people are hunting that era, and therefore the demand will go up. And I do think supply, these things they'll be harder to find. Like not everybody keeps them. This stuff doesn't like make it through for years and years. So I agree with you. I don't know what to do about it though. Like, should you just buy a bunch of cards and just hold on to them?
I mean, I think my plan, well, number one is I'm just going through my stuff first just to see what's actually in there. Um, but then also, I think when I think convenience, like when I'm at a flea market, when I'm at a yard sale and there's a sealed box, I think now I'm going to grab it. Whereas before I might have passed on it and just kind of stockpile and save more in my house and be a hoarder.
I'm sure your wife will love that. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I think that's a good idea. I
All right.
don't love the idea of holding on to things. The thing that I love right now about what we're doing is I actually love how my collection is an evolving collection, that I buy stuff and then I sell stuff, and so I always have new cards. For example, one right now that I'm going to have a hard time selling, but I will sell, is I have the Showstopper Kobe with the sticker still on it that you have to
Oh, that's
peel off.
sweet.
Yeah, and like, so I'm just enjoying this. I've just looked at it and enjoyed it. I will sell it, but it's kind of fun to have for now.
I have a
And
question, Michael.
yeah,
Do you have who is your Drew Bledsoe? Who won't you sell? Do you have a card, or is any
no,
card you come across like up for grabs?
I've thought about it, right? Like I've thought about, is there a player that I'm drawn to in a similar way that Matt is drawn to Drew Bledsoe?
Yeah.
The real answer is no. What draws me to this hobby is the combination of the nostalgia of seeing players and cards that bring me back, right? So that bring me back to childhood, and then making it a sustainable hobby and at times a profitable hobby. So it's like I feel like it's a free to profitable hobby, and I get to enjoy lots of different cards that if I was just paying out of pocket, not selling, I wouldn't spend the level of money that I'm spending, right? So to me, it's okay to, go on Whatnot and spend $200 in a night, because I'll make that back, and I still get to enjoy the cards. Which, by the way, there is so much joy when I'll get my alerts on my phone, like this card's been delivered, this card's been delivered. Going to the mailbox when you have 8 or 9 envelopes of cards is just like Christmas all over again. And so to me, all of
I
those
totally
things,
agree with that, by the way.
yeah, it's just it's like I become instantly a child. I walk into my house and I demand that everybody acknowledge that I am excited and that I have all these cards. Like I'll literally say, "Look at all these cards. I've got so many to open. You guys want to sit with me and open them with me?" They always say no. They're not
Mm-hmm.
interested at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
See, my
they
kids love doing that. So like we almost like every day we have like a bonding moment.
Yeah, that's I envy that. I think Grant is definitely on board with. He at least is kind enough to be like, "That's a cool card, Dad." But then he moves on. Like I think
Mm.
he's doing that for me. I don't think he actually feels that way. I think he's just being a nice son. And Jen at times will be nice about it and will be like, "Oh, nice. I'm happy for you." The girls are like, Emmy and Marlo are just like, "Okay," and then that's it. Like they just move away from it. But Joe, to answer your question, I don't have a player that I'm uniquely drawn to a point where I keep my PC, like that I build up a PC that I don't sell. I have been thinking about buying a couple high priced grade 10s of Jordan and Kobe and not
Mm-hmm.
selling them. Like
Yep.
using profits
Yep.
from this hobby to buy those and just hold on to those and just enjoy those, keep them at a 10, and put them on a frame or something, like have it on display and just enjoy them. What are your thoughts
Okay.
on that,
No.
Matt?
I think I actually just lost sound for a moment, so I didn't hear the very end of that. But do you say buy and hold a few cards?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so well,
a Jordan
he's
and a
asking me
Kobe.
like,
High
is
end.
there a particular player that I'm drawn to in the same way that you're drawn to Drew Bledsoe? And I'm saying
Yeah.
no, but I am teasing around the idea, teasing out the idea. I don't know. I want to use the word tease though.
Is it
And
Steel
teasing
Magnolias?
steel magnolium.
No, Steel Magnolias with an S. All right, but Mike, my
Steel
suggestion
magnolia.
to tiptoeing into like buying and holding and not quite going all in and where you just hang on to them, I might suggest start buying some raw Jordans, like stuff you have, and grading a few of them because there's two aspects. There's another mail return, so you get another thing there. There's like a reveal when you grade that's like ripping. And the fact that you got to send it away for a few months means you're going to own it for longer. And you might not just turn around and unload it right away. So, and I think there's actually a profitability if you're picking the right cards to do that with. So I think it's kind of like tiptoeing into holding.
Yeah.
And if you decide to hold that, you also have like the graded is a well cut card, like it's in a nice slab that's like easier to keep long term than just a top loaded card. So I think maybe start that way, and then if you don't want to hold on to it, you sell them. Like then you unload them and
So,
you have
for
more value.
example, this absolutely sick showstoppers that I just showed you, the Kobe Bryant with the sticker on it, it's in like I mean, I think it's very realistic that it could get a 9 or a 10. I don't know, obviously, I could be way off. But yeah, so maybe that's what I do is as I, am investing in cards, when I get a card that I really like that looks like it could be good condition, maybe I just don't sell that and instead get it graded and then see what happens.
I think that's a worthwhile way to start. But
That's good advice, big brother. Thank
okay,
you for
don't do
thank
that
you for
voice.
your mentorship.
But guys, when we talk about seeing cards and just getting excited, look at this Kenny Lofton rated rookie.
Describe it. Describe it.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Because I don't
but
think people can.
Because it
all
doesn't
right,
look that impressive. So I'm
well,
curious to see how you can
when
verbalize
I
it.
came across it, it was incredible because, like, first of all, Kenny Lofton, I'd put in the category, if we want to put it in basketball terms, as like a Steve Francis, like not a generational talent, but like really good for his era. And I didn't even know he played for the Astros. He, for me, was a center fielder in Cleveland forever. And like he was a rival of the Red Sox and he was a good player. And he was really fast on the bases. The ball got hit anywhere and he'd go get it. And so to see him in an Astros jersey in like a pristine looking card with rated rookie on it, like that rated rookie logo, I think it was just like, I was so excited when I found it. And honestly, I don't even think it's probably not even worth $1. Like, I don't even know.
Who I need to know who designed that rated rookie logo.
Or the
There's got to
Astros
be a.
uni. Like, look at that Astros uniform.
Oh God, the orange and the
I
yellow.
know. It's so nice.
Why?
I feel like that is cool now, though. That is
Yeah.
I
cool
know.
looking.
That's a weird
Like
throwback
vintage. Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
The rate,
Yeah.
like who designed the rated rookie? Because it's like everywhere and
Yeah.
it like stands the test of time. I don't
It's
know.
burned into my brain, and I kind of forgot about it. But when I started
Yeah,
picking up
you're right.
cards a little bit, I just saw it and was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh!" And I don't know why.
Instantly,
It
like,
just made me,
recalled it. Yeah.
"Ooh, yeah."
I agree.
And
It's so simple too, but yet it like is so it's like iconic.
it is.
Uh,
I would really. I'm gonna do some digging and see if I can figure out who that
can we
person is.
have that person on the show somehow? If they're alive.
I will try. I'm not gonna
Okay.
make any promises, but I would
You know,
love
the
that.
designer of the swoosh sign only made a few $1,000s at first.
I don't want to do that. I don't do that.
Ah,
All right. Can
sorry.
I bring up a podcast show concept?
Yes, but how are we doing on time? How are we doing on time? Because remember, I got a hard stop.
Hard stop.
Yeah, we're about 30 plus in, but
Okay, Matt,
whatever.
you're gonna wrap
Well,
it up. Make
We're
this
gonna
the
wrap it
best
soon.
topic
So
ever. Go.
All right, I gotta be quick. Two
All
things
right.
No,
actually.
but make
Joe,
it powerful.
first off, Joe, thank you for running my stream with me the other day and those random packs because I've been going on a hunt of finding random packs and I have
I love it.
Gone West packs
Oh
just came in.
God.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. I know. And I have Popeye packs. And I have Terminator 2 packs and Robin
Each time you
Hood.
say a pack, it becomes a little bit more pathetic, though.
Robin Hood.
At first, I was
Uh,
psyched. and
Wait,
now
Robin Hood, the movie with Kevin
the
Costner?
movie with Kevin Costner
Can
and
you
New Kids
rip
on the
open
Block.
New Kids on the Block, please? Can you do one rip today?
No. I'm saving it for a stream.
Oh, it'd be
All right.
so
I want the
this
Jordan
is like
Knight
the
where
perfect
he-
time to do
No.
it.
Guys, I only have one, so I can't right now.
Oh my God. Do you remember that? Do you guys
Yeah.
know that I stole your NKOTB cards when we were little and I taped them on my wall as decoration in my bedroom?
So
feel-
I'm prefacing this part of the podcast, hold on, with a thank you to Joe, because then I want to be
Yes.
critical of him. So
Oh,
you know how I work. All right.
Thank you.
So,
So,
There's
you bring me
always
up
an
just
angle.
to slap
Joe,
me down.
this
All
is
right.
amazing. Now, as the producer of the show,
I'm enjoying
as the
this.
as the producer, we started a segment a while back that I feel like you even made music for, and it was like an
Yeah.
intro thing.
He's
And
right.
then it existed one episode,
Once.
and we
Mhm,
never went
mhm.
back to it. And even though it's probably mine and Mike's responsibility, I'm putting it on you because you're kind of like the godfather of the show. And so
A little bit.
I feel like, where did that episode
Where
go?
did it go?
And
Wait,
then,
is it?
but yes,
That's it.
all right. So
Where has that been?
I don't know, because I would say mine is Kenny Lofton, rated rookie pull of the week. But anyways, it makes me want to bring up another weekly like concept, but I don't know if
Mhm.
we'll stick around. And the concept is, and I don't know what the name should be, so we might need to workshop it.
We
But
can workshop it.
like a wicked good polls fan of the week or viewer of the week. And I don't know if we call him a pulley of the week. Like I don't
Can we call it a-
no.
Can we
Oh.
call it a wicked good tug?
no, we cannot. No, we can't. No,
I think we should.
like our fans are
Sorry.
tuggers. Like I don't know. Well, I have somebody who wants me to mention them on the show, and I
Oh
don't
my
think he'd
God.
want to be associated with these names.
Oh my God, sorry.
Well,
Well, why don't you give that person a shout out then? At least,
Well,
like, we're not going to call them a wicked good tug or whatever. Just like, who is it? And
it's someone I work with who now
Uh-huh.
feels like he knows you guys. So our fan base is consistent of like 100 people, of which is mostly our
but
friends
those
and
100
family.
are my favorite people on the
Yeah.
planet.
And they're
Yeah.
like, they're our family mostly.
Yeah.
But someone I work with, Officer Phelps, who's retiring this year, wanted me
Oh.
to mention him on the podcast. And I said, ooh, good idea. We'll make you the fan of the week or the tug of the week, the pulley of the week. Like, I don't.
I think he should be called a wicked good
Yeah.
tug. I
He's
think
gonna
we should have a
regret.
wicked
Are you
good tug.
trying to make him regret this? Is that?
I
is
don't
that your
know, but
goal?
he's retiring. We're trying to celebrate him. He's a really good guy,
Yeah.
and he feels like he knows you too, even though he doesn't know you in any way.
Well, the feeling is mutual in that I feel like you've told me some funny stories about like you and him joking around. I won't go into the details.
Our
but you guys,
professional hijinks, yes.
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and so
Yeah.
like the antics that you talk about. He's a guy that I don't feel like I know him because I don't think I've ever heard it from his perspective. I've only heard it from yours, but he sounds pretty cool. He sounds like a good hang.
He is a good hang, and
yeah.
I'm trying to get him into cards. So he's retiring, and he's like not sure what he's going to do, as a retiring law enforcement officer.
Right.
And I'm trying to get him into cards so I can like send him places to go
Yeah,
collect.
I have
And
got
he's
the
just
hobby for you.
he's rejecting it big time, but he likes our podcast because he likes, I think, our banter.
So it's just kind of, this isn't why you brought this up, but it did make me think of it, and I know we have to go. But a lot of people I've been working with have been retiring, and I find myself like sitting them down, being like, "Have you considered collecting cards?"
I do that with everybody.
And they just look at me like, "Absolutely not!" Like,
Yeah,
no,
like stop it. Stop
it's a
talking to me.
great pastime, But
You could
anyways.
find the pack of 50 goes west sometimes, and it's a gold mine.
Well, I think that I wicked good tug is my vote.
I don't think we should
Boy.
do that. I don't think we should do that. We need a name,
On
Joe.
brand.
Joe,
All
as
right,
the
I'll-
producer, We
Yeah.
need a fan of the week. Maybe just fan of the week because
Can
nothing
we end
inappropriate.
it? Can we end it on our favorite pull of the week? And Joe, do that sound effect, and then we'll just quickly say it. Let's end it on
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
'cause
wait,
I'm gonna hear that
wait.
sound
Don't do
effect
the
again.
sound yet. Don't do the sound yet. Just so I know the rules. Can it be just a find? Does it have to be out of a pack?
No, it
Just
m-
any
m-
single card, anything.
Okay.
you
my
want.
idea, like
Perfect.
it has to be interesting. So I feel like anything you find, just compare it. But I'm gonna play the intro in 3,
All right.
2.
Ooh, yeah, Matt, you go first.
It makes me want to go to a monster truck rally. But
Totally.
my pull of the week, I'm going to say, is a 1991 Chipper Jones top prospect. He was a rookie in 93. So when I came across it, I was super excited that it was like a prospect card. And Chipper Jones, I think, is like an underrated baseball player in the grand scheme of things. Hall of Famer. I think he's awesome. Go ahead, Mike.
Mine is a 1999 Bowman's Best Kobe Bryant wearing the number 8. The reason why I'm particularly excited about it is when I bought it, I thought I was just buying kind of like a standard card. But if you look at it closely, the whole back is a gold foil. And I did not know that that's what I was getting.
Ooh.
So when I got this
Is
out
that
of the
like a parallel? Is
honestly,
there other versions?
that I have to do research. I literally just opened this yesterday. I got this from the mailbox yesterday, and I genuinely thought it was just going to be a standard Kobe that I might be able to sell for $4 or $5, but it's got that gold foil look that I didn't expect, and so it gets me very, very excited, and therefore it is my wicked good pull of the week.
Wow.
Do you do
That's
closing
nice.
music to do that? Do you
Guys,
do
I
it
got a
again?
hard stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard stop.
Wait, ready?
Wait.
Ready?
End the segment. End the segment.
Oh my gosh, that's
I
the
didn't like
best.
that one as much.
Oh,
I
I
like the
love
monster.
that. There was a little bit of
Mm.
sass in there.
It made me feel like
tantalizing
I was
tone.
talking to someone who made me uncomfortable. Like I felt like they're talking too close to me,
Joe, play it
and
one more
like
time.
my
One more
personal
time.
space is too much.
All
One
right,
more
Matt,
time.
Well,
ready? Ready?
I don't love it.
Oh,
That sounds like someone who just
Just
stood
sexy.
close to me and smelled my hair. That's what that
Mhm.
sounds like. It's just gross and uncomfortable.
Who do you know? Who are you hanging
Yeah,
out with?
yeah,
that a
what is
thing?
going on with you? You have
Mm.
weird
I don't
criticisms.
hang out with people like that. I just say they creep me out.
You and Ted Bundy.
All right, I gotta go.
All
Hard
right.
stop, guys.
Hard stop. Hard
I
stop.
love you
Hard
guys
stop.
forever,
All
no
right.
matter what.
All right.
See ya.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Oh.
Sorry. Peace.
Bye.